Since October 9, the Russian forces have been conducting its own constant attack. This has focused on Avdiivka, the eastern front town, an intense reinforced Ukraine, which is close to the capital of Donetsk, Russia. It has been one greatest driving forces Russia since last spring. Its purpose seems be like attempt create a win üzere around Ukrainian advocates and change narrative war with someone in which initiative returned Russia. The enemy sees Avdiivka as an opportunity win an important victory turn tide hostility, said Economist Andriy Yermak, who chaired the presidency of the Ukraine. Tweeted, "The Russians threw a lot of power in this direction. Just when Ukraine finds good defenses during summer, Russians seem be heavy penalty their attacks on Avdiivka, according to opening stages attack. Probably in a 48-hour period Russia 15 tanks, 33 infantry war vehicles and number parts, roughly part whole battalion Kiti.Bir source Ukraine continues obtain an enormous cost perhaps 50 tank and 100 armored vehicles total. When armored columns begin to progress, they first slow down mines fields and then hit by artillery fire directed drones. Rus regional gains are estimated to be less than 2 miles so far. The courage of Ukraine and unity that will determine how this war will end. In the case of losing Avdiivka'yı Ukrainian morale would be a blow. Before Bakhmut, now since evacuation 30,000 citizens, has become a symbol of Ukraine resistance with its ruins. In last 18 months, Russian forces were based on a series attacks and big artillery ardment. In month of Russian attempts besiege of town were partially successful gained gains to north and east. These are next a 200-meter high ash breakdown created by Avdiivka Coke Chemical Factory, which are towers on battlefield. Over last few days, some Russian resources claim that forces have seized control of cola.Warns that they are. According to the U.S. government, Russia's aggressive targets may be increased with the arrival of 300 shipping containers full of ammunition in recent weeks. The infusion of concern came between September 7 and October 1. The opposing attack of Ukraine was based on a large bullet infusion from South Korea, and the fire rate will inevitably fall in coming months. The struggle for cola plant and ashes will be hard and painful in the coming days. Avdiivka likely be falling into Russians or not. It is likely have a negative impact on ongoing against Ukraine in south.Western authorities. Fronts will now change before winter. Skeptical.If Ukraine needs strengthen Avdiivka front, it may have reassigned some forces fighting in south of Orikhiv. This will reduce the chance of a breakthrough before winter arrives. Filled Square.